one hitter will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Mike Leake gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Mike Leake, former first-round draft pick out of Arizona State University, sinker ball pitcher. He needs to live down in the zone. Mike Leake is real easy to watch early on. If you think he's going to throw well, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. 3-pitch guy, fastball, sinking action, curveball, and a straight changeup. But he lives and dies with the 2-seam sinker. He needs to get ground balls. If the ball's hit in the air, it's usually not a good sign for Mike Leake.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. And now the Angels will have his terrific speed to contend with at first right out of the chute.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Pitts stands at second with no outs. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and one, here it is. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. One and two, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Miller. Tough throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
Coming to the plate now, Boof Bobo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with one down. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Ladd. And that's the second out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Carmen Feliciano. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rays lead it 1-0. Mel Pitts will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Standing in, Bo Ladd. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Bo Ladd.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. It's the Rays 1 and the Angels nothing. Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Lays off 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Miller is there. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting 8, third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. First pitch of the at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. Mauer is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Giro. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. Hey guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Striding in, Joe Mauer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. Posey, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Driven nicely into the gap. Posey rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, David So slapped hard the opposite way. Pitts is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
In now, Josh Donaldson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pitts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from Anaheim right after this. Welcome back to beautiful Orange County, California. We get set for the top of the third from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. So stepping in, Sava Tavitsi. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First offering on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now, Jesse Pitts, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Bouncer up. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Favorable call in there for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in now, Boof Bobo, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runners are at first and third with none out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bobo, a native of Tennessee. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now a throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ladd has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Runner goes for second. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That's foul, so the runner will have to head back. The 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jones is under it. 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Carmen Feliciano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jones has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-1. Ready now for L.A. Brad Miller. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box now, Bo Ladd. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He went down swinging to start the home first. The 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Miller gets his lead at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
To 2-2 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. And now for the Angels, Willie Batista. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Three and 0 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And now Bryce Harper as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Lifted the other way to left center. Pitts has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Buster Posey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 2-1. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another chance? Jeff Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Stepping up now, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and 1 strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Drilled to first. Mauer's there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 5, Sammy Pitts.
Stepping in, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. So here's Joe Mauer. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. David So is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Ready now, David So. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Mauer aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Mauer is on his way home. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the 2-1 home. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Ladd. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Willie Bautista.
Digging in, Willie Bautista. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Pitts has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's now 4-3 Angels. Digging in, Saba Tavitsi. He reached on a single in his first try.
Number 1.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Batista will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Connor Pitts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he pops him up back behind second base. Miller is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting,
Digging in, Booth Bobo. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tavitsi stands at second with 2 gone.
That's ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Rays strand just the 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Here's Bryce Harper now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ball 3. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Buster Posey now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pitts has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A runner on first with 2 away. And he popped him up. Pitts onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Standing in, Carmen Feliciano. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Jeff Pitts. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Favorable call in there for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here, 4-3. Trying to pick things up where he left off. David So, he doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nope. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Standing in now, Brad Miller.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The windup and the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Bo Ladd. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Miller, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stephen Pryor is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Stephen Pryor.
Leading off the inning, John Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Donaldson is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now batting, Sammy Pitts. He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Line drive to center field. Jones is there. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Sava Tavitsi. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Score holds at 4-3. Eddie Santiago gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Eddie Santiago.
So digging in now, Willie Batista.
Second baseman, Willie Batista.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And now a pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Pitts is there, and he has it for the first out.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Buster Posey is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the 3-2 pitch is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, the 198th of his career, and it's now 5-3. Buster Posey now. A ball and no strikes. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. The 1-0. Misses down below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. The 3-1. Hard hit at third. To his left, hits. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
So striding forward now, Adam Jones. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame. And a 2-out hit will bring Joe Mauer to the plate.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0, here it is. Too high, and it's 3-0. Jones is off at first with 2 away. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Angels. Albert Varela has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
22, Albert Varela.
So striding in, Jesse Pitts. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 is on the ground to the left side, a base hit, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Booth Bobo, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, Booth Bobo, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Up next for the Rays, Jeremy Pitts, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Change up low, 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Ladd has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, designated hitter, Carmen Feliciano.
Digging in to try it again, Carmen Feliciano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. 3 runs already home here. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
A shot down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Rays 6 and the Halos 5. Felipe Almanza is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Felipe Almanza.
So coming to the plate, David So. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
David So.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Pitts has it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, John.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Ball 2. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Line toward the gap in left center. Pitts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Ibarra enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now to the plate, John Pitts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
John Pitts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to first. Mauer is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Striding into the box, Sammy Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 1.
Ready once again, Sava Tavitsi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson charging in on it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Gregory Pitts takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Gregory Pitts.
Striding in to start the 9th, Bo Ladd, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Left side. Pitts ranges to his right, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now in the box, Willie Batista. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. 1 out, nobody on. Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The next 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He waits, now the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Batista, base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive to center field. Pitts will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Settling in now, Buster Posey. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Adam Jones. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Angels down to their last strike. High in the air down the right field line. Pitts waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save. That's all that matters.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Tampa Bay Rays crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Eddie Santiago gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Gregory Pitts records the save, his 34th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.